past 20 years, I've ridden over 120 different roller coasters. And today, I'm stealing from PensyFan 19 and Northern Rides. I will rank them all and describe them in 10 words or less. I'm Lindsay, and you're watching History and Leisure. My OG is a terrain coaster. B tier. Triple Hurricane was an S tier name. Think I rode with PTCs. C tier. Vert's Big Boy Coaster. Irredeemably rough. Go to hell tier. Has two sides. Don't know which one I rode. B tier. Snail manages 2 train ops. C tier. Rode the right side, but not Everest. D tier. Just might be the worst floorless. B tier. Does this mean I've been to Jaga Lake? B tier. Never caught it on a bad day. S tier. Racetrack is on new cred. Just worth a note. S tier. They're taking the Haggards to Azkaban. C tier. Apparently it was the inferior side. A tier. Was so intense, pretty enthusing me had a mule grin guts. A tier. First one to get a sunset ride on. B tier. Main legal POV, but it's gone now. C tier. Too scared of being on the wing if I got thigh crush. A tier for now. Decent pair of dueling coasters. Keep them wood. B tier. How did I only run right on this? A tier. My rode in 2009. At least considered. B tier. Rode for the first time backwards. B tier. It's probably as fine as the Scream Machine are replaced. B tier. Gave me stand-up vibes the last time. C tier. Have yet to ride Medusa. B tier. Allegedly has ejector in the back. D tier. Was on my Excel sheet, so that's screwed up stuff. B tier. Made a little overrated, but still a good one. A tier. I'm personally more a Phoenix stan. A tier. Knock off Gerstlauer. B tier. Respect the classics, man. B tier. I ride was with a main or a 6. A tier. We'll make sure Taylor knows I beat him to it. I'll strip the launch. A tier. My only evac cred. Hope that last has grown up fine. B tier. The park actually keeps Eagle within legal parameters. B tier. S tier family coaster, which makes it A tier overall. The wildest ride in Cohen Country. A tier. Only ran at lunchtime. B tier. Nothing more to do except get up, carry on, and don't look behind. A tier. Tiny but mighty. B tier. Second half is forceless. C tier. Don't sit next to a burly man, row 6. B tier. There's a perfectly simple explanation for that. A tier. The other things were less restrictive as I got whipped out the front. A tier. This I rode entrance at night. B tier. Another class I have a soft spot for. B tier. Candy Lane rides are no joke. B tier. They're just okay. We'll never forget the seals. C tier. Kind of lame in low capacity. C tier. I wish there was nothing there except maybe a restaurant on the lake. Not a serious knock, but go to hell tier. Did I have barn trains in 2017? C tier. Would have gone for a second if it wasn't pay per ride. A tier. If that's what a good SLC feels like, then all SLCs suck. C tier. What a cute little ride. B tier. That retract did nothing. D tier. The superior simply because it's on water. B tier. Just an empty box. Go to hell tier. One of the best sponsor apps in Six Flags history. B tier. Sensory overload hell. Not sure that's good or bad. C tier. Just only because it's an RCDB. B tier. Creatively placed, but that's all I was going for it. C tier. Another tiny but mighty masterpiece. B tier. Second half was redeemable, but the first half was as bad as I heard. C tier. Screw Little Devil, park completion. B tier. A wasted 90 minutes. D tier. Diet Batman. B tier. Second only to Phoenix for classics. A tier. Never over the GP. I have a weird relationship with the accident that happened that I talked about in the Substack. Anyways, A tier. High school sports themed coaster, I guess. B tier. All about actually smooth. B tier. The heavy medium of rough and intense. A tier. Word I am writing that questions my limits. S tier. If I could name the amount of time Cedar Point replaced a log with a roller coaster, I'd have 2 nickels. That's not a lot, but interesting it happened twice. B tier. Way longer for back row than Gatekeeper on ride night. B tier. Has no cute and little substance. C tier. Take a step back and replace it with a new gen Vekoma mine ride. Go to hell tier. Last try was rough AF. C tier. And when it gets good. D tier. Hersheyberg Enthusiast number 1. C tier. Quirky Multi-Looper. A tier. The Definition of Mediocre. B tier. Show up for the crowd and left disappointed as the next guy. C tier. The Superior Bat Clone, except for operations. B tier. Christmas on his Steel vs. Steel video, I think. B tier. This should be at Saginaw, Texas. Also one lap special. B tier. Was the only eye coaster until Gotham City Escape. C tier. My favorite comment because no new gens. S tier. No one liked these black zones. B tier. How did Mauer get a 1-2 punch? A tier. One man ops. B tier. Shows wrong with log flume. C tier. I think this one forced everyone to board at the same time instead of one at a time. D tier. VR makes me twist at 6 degrees in the sea so I hit bushes. C tier. Decent train airtime machine. A tier. I hit supports. B tier. Giga Butterfly does nothing. Go to hell tier. Woodstock, Little Devil Who Day. C tier. Either forces or jackhammers you to death. D tier. When a Century coaster hits well. A tier. Wait! This was actually my one. No! God, no! No! D tier. Part of the queue is used for VR stuff now. A tier. Better than Steel Vengeance. S tier. Probably one of the best bops in the industry. A tier. Does better in cold and other brands in hot. A tier. I think the film has a trope I don't like. B tier. Rip walkthrough I didn't know was a walkthrough. B tier. This is in the middle of nowhere. B tier. Just like the Legoland ones, except it has an elevator lift. B tier. Finally, a Wacky Worm. Wacky Worm tier. Somehow I braced well, or was in better shape than the ones at Little America. Museum tier. My top mouse. B tier. It's not as whippy as I hoped. B tier. The Old is probably the best at the moment. Must be the lap bars. A tier. Staple City. C tier. This one is absolutely nothing. Replaced with this Imperial Discovery tier. I have a soft spot for large Tivolis. B tier. 2 rain rides in the back. Not fun. C tier. One-off Wacky Worm. Wacky Worm tier. I guess this is also Butterfly-like, but it's different. B tier. Pioneers got a rave, and also Rangers in the name. So I guess it's logical. A tier. There's a few I still kept in their place because I thought that our scenery and sort of like how they were placed definitely helped brings a bit more for me in a general way, but yep. There's a lot more fun on the way. So until next time, comment, subscribe, and strike the bell. History _ Leisure on Instagram and Threads. And also check out the Substack link in the description. Good night, and good luck.